Already. What up, everybody? Me and Tay here. We're gonna go ahead and react to some Twitter controversy. We had a couple drinks. We're kind of I'm kind of buzzed.
I'm feeling
right.
a little bit.
I'm kind of buzzed right now. We had a couple drinks, but let's go ahead and react to this Twitter controversy, or just some random Twitter shit.
Yeah.
We should make this a thing. We're gonna make this a thing.
Yeah,
It's gonna be called Twitter junk or something.
Yeah. I haven't seen this yet, so
Let's see.
blind reaction right here.
Let's see.
I was seeing him. I was kind of just using it as a psychology experiment, and I didn't really like the guy. I more just wanted to see if I could break his heart, and it was fun.
So did you break his heart then?
Just a wee bit. I hope I did a little damage.
Wow. Okay. Why do you hope that you did a little damage?
I like humbling men.
You like humbling men?
Yeah, it's like my pastime.
Dog.
Your pastime is humbling men.
Mm-hmm.
You do work at the Spearmint Rhino, so at a strip club. So do you humble men there?
No, I think they're money.
So she don't even look that bad. She's not even bad. Wait, go to comments. So she's basically saying that she likes to break hearts on purpose, bro. First of all, I don't know what guy is taking that girl like as a. If they know that she's a stripper, why are you dating her?
No,
Why are you cuffing her?
I don't think he was cuffing her, honestly.
Look at that! Someone commented. Who is that, bro? Dude, what is that? That's a dog.
Oh, that's not a person.
Is that a blow up dog?
Nah, I don't think she's. I think she's just leaving money. I'm pretty sure she's buying her stuff, sending her money, doing all that stuff. But
Like she's like a sugar baby.
something like that.
So let's go through these comments real quick, man. Look at that, the classic. Why women deserve nothing. that's actually true. It depends on the girl.
Nah, but the way she's making it seem is, she's probably been hurt a lot in the past. On the real,
But
it's like,
to do that to guys, it's crazy. And girls wonder why. Nah, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm not even gonna say nothing.
I think it goes both ways.
It does, yeah.
It goes both ways, but at the same time, it's just no one wants to get played nowadays. So everyone has their guard up.
But see, nowadays it feels like everybody's just like cheating or not just cheating. It could be like anything. Not just cheating. It could be like everybody is like so against each other. Like they don't care. Like I don't know how to explain it. Maybe like everybody just wants a relationship to post or just to like a trophy type thing. They don't care. They don't have like true feelings. You know, no one's like really. And then there's some people, but that you see, they're like, oh shit, they're having like the perfect thing. They're getting married. They're like,
yeah, everything's for social media nowadays.
yeah. So there you go, like trophy, yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
How many likes can I get for posting this? You know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can see it both ways though, because no one wants to get hurt. People have been hurt in the past, and everyone has their guard up, and then they start acting a certain way, thinking, oh, everyone's gonna be the same.
Yeah.
It's just not the case. But I mean, the way she's making it seem is she's gonna use guys for their money until she hits 30, 35, and then she's gonna try to resort to, I want to get married, I want to settle down. But at that point, it's too late. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want you at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
For
her
real.
life, bro. I mean, that's crazy though for her to say that. A lot of stuff she did say, though, like, cause damage. Like, what do you mean cause damage?
I know, like what, like I don't know. Like I've been like crazy. I've been hurt like crazy before. So like to bring somebody to infiltrate somebody's heart like that, it's crazy.
Nah, but I want
To get their trust.
I
and all
want to
that.
know the backstory though. Like, what did she do? Like, she's just leading them on. Like,
I'm pretty sure she's like they meet. She like they're going back and forth. They probably sleeping together, and then like they catch feelings. Once the guy catches feelings, say, I want this to get serious. Then she like cheats on him, or she like, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you. And then they just looking crazy. And then she says it's an experiment. She experiments with them like they're fucking frogs. So I'm like, what? Look at this comment,
but does he
boy.
know her life though? Or do you you think?
Probably, I don't know. Maybe I would assume you know that she's
I mean,
stripping.
they aired it out on the podcast. So like,
Yeah.
They have to like.
They know.
You don't, like,
Yeah.
Work at, what she gonna say? I'm a waitress or like what?
The waitress. Look at. I swear, is that a human? Is that a mannequin or what? Look, even though this is serious, why they put the camera on the mannequin like it was a human?
No.
Was it a human? I couldn't tell.
That couldn't have been a person.
That looked like. That looked real. I don't know what that was, boy. What the hell was that? I guess it is real or fake. I think it is a mannequin. I don't know. It's just everything's toxic now. It's crazy. I can't believe people would do something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like certain guys too. I mean, you allow yourself to get in that situation. Like you see it coming. Like there's no way you're sitting here oblivious to that whole fact. Like she's leading you on that much. You would know like it's not gonna work out. First of all, why am I gonna keep trying? You know?
Yeah.
Like apply pressure, but at the same time, don't be dumb. Like in the same situation, get played over and over. Especially if you're sending your money. Like that's crazy. Like imagine spending money on someone who doesn't want you.
Yeah.
And doing stuff for someone that doesn't want you.
She's wasting their money. This is gonna break them. Like this is how guys turn evil. This is origin stories for guys. Like she's gonna play some good guy. And he's gonna be fucked after this. He's gonna break some more hearts, and it's just like the whole world's gonna be. It's just toxicity taking over the world.
But doesn't that allow guys to become a better person?
I don't know.
Themselves, you know, because they're gonna better themselves.
I feel like. I mean,
be like, oh, I'm sad, pity me.
Have you gotten a broken heart?
Yeah.
See, I've gotten a broken heart, and like it made me sour. You know what I mean? And what I mean by sour, it's made me like hate relationships. It's made me like feel different about them. It's made me like. I'm not gonna say like I don't care. Sometimes it feels like that. Like it just feels like a waste sometimes. I'm gonna be honest. Like I've had my heart broken, and it's turned me into like a sour person, and it's like, oh, it's a waste of time. Yeah. Like it's stuff like that. But I mean, and then I like to believe that there's still like true love and all that out there. But nowadays, social media, everything, it's just crazy. It's hard. It's rare.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, even back then, like I've seen like, mostly all my friends, except for a few, their parents aren't even together, you know?
Yeah.
And then like I grew up with my parents together to a certain point until I hit like 17, 16. Then they split. So that was a whole different era in my life where it changed me as a person. And then when I got into something serious and told myself I would never raise a child in a broken home, and then it wound up happening, it made me like think about like, is any relationship I'm ever gonna be in gonna last? You know, because like there's temptation everywhere. First of all, like I'm not saying you can be the most loyal person in the world, no matter what. There's gonna be temptation. Mm-hmm. So you really trust the person with all your heart. And I mean, that's when you establish boundaries and all that. But at that point, like, there's insecurities and there's a lot of questioning, and it just causes unnecessary fights at that point. Yeah. So I can see a lot of the way that people are today. People have their guard up, and then everything is like put on social media. Yeah. Every celebrity's relationship, how their scandals, they cheated, this and that. Yeah. So like you see that, and you're seeing the way they live, and you think it's a picture perfect world. But then you see the relationships fail. So like, how am I gonna have a relationship that's gonna last? If their relationship can't even last, they have all the money in the world, everything they need in the world, and it's still failing for them. Like, how am I gonna make a relationship last? That's like a crazy way to think about it. But I mean, I'm still young. I'm not really gonna like, oh, I want to get married. Like, I still want to get married. I still want to have a family. I still want to build a family and build a foundation with someone. But that right now, it's just like, it's not a priority for me. It's not something I'm really searching for at the moment. When it comes to me, it will, but right now it's not something I really am chasing or looking for at the moment. But I also think like people getting their heart broken really builds a person, because you have to get through that. You can't sit there and dwell on that for the rest of your life. Like, oh, they broke my heart 10 years ago. I'm still gonna be sad about that. Like, either it breaks you and makes the person a better person, because like you're either gonna grind hard and get into your craft, or you're gonna sit there and pity me that, and then never get anywhere in life. So like for me, for instance, like whenever I was down bad, whenever I was chasing someone I really wanted and it didn't work out. I started working on myself and then I haven't looked back since. So it made me a better person, I would say. So it's just really how you take this situation, honestly. So
Yeah, and see, there was a comment I just saw it. So like, see, someone's defending her. So someone said when she's single and 30, there's no good men around. I won't feel bad for her. Oh, never mind. That's not defending her, but
it's like saying,
but like when she's single and 30, yeah. And there's no good men around. I won't feel bad for her. So, I mean, that's true.
it's also like living within your morals. Like, if that's the way you want to be that way. But you're gonna have to live with your consequences later.
Yeah, because like, I mean, you're gonna get lonely. I mean, not just that.
At a certain point,
you don't want to settle down.
Girl that is just as young as you are now, doing the same thing as you are, and you think they're gonna want to mess with a 35-year-old doing that?
Yeah.
They're gonna mess with the 20-year-old doing that. Like, they're not gonna choose you over some younger girl.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing. So like, you gotta kind of like live life planning for your future.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you never know what your future's gonna bring, but like, you need to be like establish yourself as a decent human.
Yeah.
It's like if you treat people the way you treat them, it's gonna come back to you twice as hard. Like, something's gonna happen drastically in your life that's gonna change you, and you're gonna realize, oh, I shouldn't have been doing that.
Yeah.
10 years ago or 15 years ago, like, cause you're not gonna be able to do that forever. It's gonna run out for sure. But
and this comment says, either this woman was paid to make things interesting and salacious, whatever, or she damaged and traumatized and believes everything she's saying. Either way, it's sad.
yeah, I mean,
She's probably could be damaged. You know,
she
I don't know how old she looks pretty young. She looks like 20.
more than 25.
Yeah, she looks like at least 22 or something. So she could you know, yeah, she probably went through a bunch of crazy shit when she was like 18, 19, even high school. And then, you know, that's why where she is.
Do you think at a certain point it's a guy's fault too?
Like,
yeah, you're getting played. Yes, it's bad and it looks bad, and like, you allow that to happen to yourself. And it shouldn't have happened. They shouldn't have taken advantage of you like that. But like, at a certain point, you have to like draw the line. Like, you have to live in a certain way of like, oh, I'm not gonna allow that to happen. Like, if you're not reciprocating a certain energy towards me, then like, why am I gonna keep putting effort in whenever I don't see the effort coming towards me? And that's a lot of the reason too. Like, I see it now. There's some people I talked to before talk about how they just like hint at money or something they want, and the guy buys it for them, but they don't want anything to do with that guy.
Yeah.
They're like, it's easy for me to do that because I have no ties to him. I can ask him for money, I can ask him for gifts and this and that. And when they expect something more than just a friendship, then the girl's like, kind of like backtracks and saying, well, it was just a friendship, it wasn't anything more. Like, why do you expect something from me now? And I feel like it's a guy's purpose, like, to stop that from happening. Why are you gonna let yourself get to that situation? Like, you can kind of stop it at a point. Like, if you're talking to someone and you can tell, like, they don't hit you up when it's convenient for them, or they ask you for stuff all the time.
Yeah.
You know? So you're buying them like stuff every week. You're paying for their nails, or paying for their hair, or something like that. Spending $200, $300 on them. They never do anything for you. You kind of see like they're not really in it for a relationship. They're in it just to get stuff out of you.
Yeah.
So like, how do you keep allowing yourself to have like let that happen? And like, maybe she painted a picture for him like, oh, it's gonna be a relationship with us, and then like broke his heart, and then came crawling back to him, and he kept allowing it. He was vulnerable. Maybe he was insecure. I don't know his situation, but that's crazy, like, to let that happen to yourself. I mean, like, if you're young, like 18, 17 years old, you're still learning. Maybe that make let it slide. But if you're 20 plus, 23, 24,
and you're still doing that,
you shouldn't let that happen to you. I mean, you kind of already know the game at that point.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be oblivious to the fact that she's playing you. Like,
yeah.
So like, yeah, she shouldn't be doing that, but at the same time, he set himself up for that. Like, come on now. What was she? Like, I don't know the backstory.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see what they was doing on the behind the scenes, but like, you can kind of tell what the person's intentions are.
And see, that's what this comment kind of targets. It says, she is not that strange. Actually, she's just being honest. Being cruel to men is an archetypal bent related to deep feminine qualities, depicted in many myths and expanded upon by depth psychologists. all she needs is a grown man that she can't do it to.
True. Yeah,
So like, I mean, a guy could probably, you know, reflect that or like deflect it, and I mean, when she does meet somebody who's like who's not gonna take that crap, who's not gonna, who knows, or who's probably way better, you know, she's not gonna be able to do nothing about it.
Yeah, true. But I feel like most of the men that are actually gonna put their foot down and assert like dominance and be assertive with their actions and the way they carry themselves are people of higher status. You know, people who know who they are, people who don't care if they're gonna lose her or not. The way he made it seem is he's scared to lose her. Like he's gonna do anything to keep her in his life.
Yeah.
But a guy that's gonna like stick to his morals and not let someone do that to him, he doesn't care if he loses that girl. Like he's worried about himself. He's worried about his future, his career, or whatever he's working on. Like he has his goals set for him, and like he's not gonna be like, oh, the girl's my main priority. Like if you're working towards yourself, you're not gonna put a girl over your career.
Yeah.
And if anything, you want to put her in your life to build your career, not like take your career to a halt. Because I mean, why would you stop living for someone else? So like I feel like people should work on themselves for a relationship. I think that's the problem too.
Yes.
People depend on other people too much.
Yes.
And then at a point, that person becomes your crutch, and then when they're gone, then you fall. Then you're back to the ground, and then you have to start all the way over. So like, I think that's the main problem today. People don't work on themselves. They don't improve on what's wrong with them. Maybe they have some traits that they need to improve on. They need to become more independent, more confident, more whatever they need to work on.
Mm-hmm.
They don't work on that. They just use someone else to try to fill that void they have in their life, and that causes a lot of problems too.
And see
that in our society today.
And I really believe in that. I really like, if you want to make someone else happy, you need to be happy yourself. True. And you need to be able to, you know, be happy yourself, work on yourself, know what you want. Because if you're gonna be with somebody, the way I see it, this is me, I don't know, like I said, this goes against what like she is, you know, she's playing guys. If these guys are dating her, when I date somebody, you know, I want to date to marry, you know what I mean, like to be permanent.
Yeah.
But you know, she's playing people, or vice versa. But if you're gonna do that, I believe in perfection. I believe in things need to be good. You need to, like, you got to be perfect, because then if you're gonna be living in regret later on in life, you're gonna be living in regret, thinking like, oh, maybe I'm not ready. So I'm saying you gotta work on yourself. Wait till you're prepared to go into something like permanent like that, because you know, the way I see it, like I said, the way I see it is it's gonna be permanent. So things need to be perfect. So like this comment right here says, women find shitty men, which then leads to this, which leads to popular female celebrities encouraging women to focus on themselves, rightfully so, but then get too deep and talk about how men are bitches and they ain't shit and this and that, talking about it's funny, they get treated, whatever. So see, I mean, it's making a cycle, because like there's so many people saying women are the cause or women are shitty, but then I'm always seeing posts about men being shitty. Because you know how many videos I've seen of girls, like I don't know if you see on Instagram, you see videos of these guys interviewing girls like, have you ever cheated, and they're all saying yes, you know, shit like that. That's what I'm saying. And then you go to like other Instagram pages, and they're toxic kings, they're all like, yeah, break her heart, it makes her money, do this. So it's just like it's a constant cycle of just shit like that. But
I mean, so I was watching a podcast once, and it was talking about would you choose a guy that makes 6 figures a year but cheats on you every once in a while, or choose a guy that's broke but is building towards his goals one day? And all the girls were talking about, oh, I'll choose a guy that makes 6 figures as long as he's coming home to me. Didn't complain about getting cheated on, done wrong. You know, you're gonna keep running back to him because he has money, he can provide for you. And I understand that, but at the same time, like, there's certain guys who are bad, certain guys who do bad things, and then the good guys get left behind because they're not where those guys that are bad are at, you know, because they don't care. They don't care if they lose her. And girls like that excitement of, they don't want someone to treat them too good. They don't want someone to treat them too nice. They want a guy that's going to treat them, I'm not saying necessarily bad, but a guy that's not scared to lose them.
Yeah.
A guy that has options. A guy that,
Yeah.
you know, girls want. You know,
The guy, yeah,
if you're a
that
nice guy and to yourself.
they probably think it's too easy, or they feel like,
Yeah, like no one else wants them.
yeah, and they're
So,
like,
why
they,
would I want them?
yeah,
They're gonna get bored. They're gonna leave you. They're gonna cheat on you. Like, and so that's a lot of society today. Girls are gonna go after like the top 5% guys,
hmm
and there's not very many. And then they wonder why they've been done wrong.
hmm
And the guy made it clear from the get-go that he has options. He's gonna express. He's gonna test those options out. So you're not gonna be the only girl in his life unless he makes it clear to you. You're the only girl in my life. Then you're gonna keep getting done wrong, and then you're gonna keep running back till it becomes late. Too
Yeah.
late, and then they're gonna go to the nice guys and treat the nice guys bad for validation for themselves, like, to make themselves feel better. And that's what it is a lot. I mean, even on this aspect of a guy posting a picture on social media, girls aren't gonna be sliding in his DMs.
yeah,
Not very many. Like
no.
the ratio is probably like, say on a good day, five girls slide in your DM. If a girl posts one selfie, probably 20 plus guys gonna slide up. So like, girls automatically have more options than guys, and guys have to try harder.
Yep.
So like, in that aspect, it's just like girls always have a bigger head, thinking, oh, I can pull him, I can get him, I can get him. So like, why would I settle for one?
Yep.
And I guess it's just really a mindset at that point too. And especially when you're young, you like attention, like validation, you like people to praise you. Especially for today, like you can see, people are gonna post purely for likes.
Yeah.
If it don't get likes, they're gonna delete it.
hmm
They're gonna post again and again and again until they get the amount of likes they want. And they're gonna post on 4 or 5 different social medias to get those likes and get those reactions. So everything now is just for publicity and like attention.
Yeah.
So like nothing's genuine nowadays. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some people who are genuine within their actions, but a
Yeah.
lot of today is not the same.
Yeah, everything's materialistic, or just like how you were saying earlier about the 6 figures. They'd rather pick somebody like that because they care about the materialistic stuff, and they care for the excitement. You know, like the getting cheated on, or like the all that. So it's just crazy nowadays. But I guess we'll go ahead and end it there. But yeah, that was our take on that video. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen with her. I hope she finds love one day and settles down and chills out, because we all need that person.
Yeah, this is the year to work on yourself.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
fix
she
everything
can
that's wrong with you.
she can work on herself at that strip club, baby. But I don't know how long you're gonna do that, or how long anybody do that. I mean, I don't know. I would never. I'm gonna be honest. I'm never gonna marry a stripper. I would never marry a stripper. But we all got our preferences. But yeah, that's.
Yeah, I genuinely wouldn't do it. This is me though. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
don't discriminate. If you do that, you do that. Like, that's power to you. Like, if I was a girl, I know for a fact I couldn't do it. But like, if you do that, power to you. But like, I wouldn't want to be with a
It's-
stripper. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna be with a person, I want to be with just that person.
Yeah.
I want that person to be all about me, and I'd be all about them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want like an open relationship or multiple women in my life. Like, that don't make sense to me. Especially like, that's gonna be like my best friend. That's gonna be someone I spend my life with. Like, I want to build a bond with you that's unbreakable. I don't want anyone else to intrude in that. Like, that's crazy aspects too. Maybe we can get into that later. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
But
we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah.
That's a big topic. But alrighty, we'll see y'all next time on the next Twitter junk
yeah.
or Twitter abomination. Twitter abomination.
Crazy world we live in.
Alrighty. Alright, y'all have a good one.